So thank you. Let's start it talking about this beautiful topic. Beautiful topic. I love it a lot. I love about the different ways that we can find tools and we can find ways to have a better customer service, a better customer experience, and how the solution, the SAP has different tools for the CRM or customer relationship management, and also for helping the customers that has the customer centric philosophy, how to run that in the company in the best way. So let's start defining what is customer centric. So when you have a custom company that main um, the main way that everything is moving inside the company is thinking about the customer and the customer satisfaction. That is a customer-centric organization. That means that you place the primary place for the customer is important. So every time that the customer needs something, you and your organization are thinking about how to achieve the goals that the customer needs, how to answer any of the questions that the customer has, and look for different ways that the customer has the best experience every time. It doesn't matter what kind of contact, what kind of activity are the customer having, or yes, having with that kind of companies. Your company for sure has that philosophy in different ways. Also, you have in place a customer relationship management system running, not necessarily using SAP as your main tool, but I want to show you how you could start using the different tools that SAP has to start having the whole organization information, the whole organization processes and procedures in one single place, and how it could allows you to have a better information to have better decisions and answer in the best way to your customer. So as you see in this slide, you're gonna have in one single place, in one single tool, the whole information that you need for your customer. The customer is the driver. The customer started asking you for different things, requesting you for different services or different products, different services. So that means that you need to have in some way the information that the customer is asking or asking. So in that way, SAP designed the solution from the beginning that the customer is going to be in the middle of the whole processes and procedures. You, as you see here, you have all of the process, the whole process of the company around the customer. That again, the customer is the driver. So let me show you a little bit more about how this concept started working in SAP and how the system and the solution includes different tools that allows you to start implementing and improving the way that you are working with your customers, replacing, for example, Excel spreadsheets, or maybe you have an external CRM because you think that SAP doesn't have that. Yes, SAP has a very good CRM, and depending of the different requirements of the company, we can review the way that you can implement it. So let's start talking about that, and let me show you the system running. So I'm gonna show you how the customer is in the middle of the main information that any employee of your company needs to answer any question that your customer has, mainly any questions. And how the 360 way to see and review the information of the customer works. The different ways that the activities allows you to have an internal collaboration tool. So you could replace the internal emails if you want, because you're gonna see that you can create a whole workflow, internal workflow using the system, using SAP to have a better control of that information, and you're going to have all in one single system. Other important thing that we are going to see is the live collaboration tools that allows you to have an internal chat, not using different external tools for that. And also using the chat, you can add some of the documents that you are talking about and things like that. That is the first part of the customer-centric tool. And also, we are going to see a new thing that allows you to have more sales. That is very important to confirm how is the status of the relationship of, with the customer. For example, if you send a customer a few questions, what is the status of our relationship? Different ways to ask that, and also how the campaign management system allows you, a module allows you to generate new leads, how to upload a list of companies and started doing some campaigns. So you can do campaigns for current customers. You can run campaigns for an external company, suspects, or companies that you want to started working on that. So let's start working on that. So let me move to SAP. So first of all, SAP, as you know, you can configure and set up the way to see your information. So here I wanna show you something nice that you can create your own template. So I'm gonna use this one, that is one that I create, that is my cockpit, because I'm in a sales team, so I wanna have the information that I need for working every day. So here I have my total sales amount, my receivables, because it's very important to control that. Also, I have my sales process. From here, I can go to the different transactions. I know that you know that, so I just want to remember that important components, those important components that SAP has. Remember that you can modify this screen as you need. But let's start talking about the main topics that I was mentioned before. First of all, when you are looking for some information about a customer or regarding a customer, remember that every time that you look for some information at the business partner area or a screen, you have here very important information regarding the customer. Here you have, let me say, I think the 90% of the information that you need when you are having a call or when you are having some meeting with a customer or things like that, a quick call, a quick interview, I don't know, customer calls you, hey, what is the status of my order? So you, from here, you can see what exactly is open right now and what is the status of the order. You can go to one specific order and confirm that order is planning to be delivered in one specific date. Remember that I mentioned something about the collaboration tool, the internal collaboration tool. If you want to go here and add some notes, for example, the customer is asking you, hey, please, this order, please move it to another date, or please add an additional instructions to that. From the right mouse click here, you can check different things, very important things. But I want to be focusing into related activities and new activity. That means that you receive a call. That call, you can create here different concepts or types of calls. Additional, you can create your own subjects, and here on the remarks, you add any information important for this specific order. So remember that you're going to have this information available anytime that you enter to this specific order, and you check here what is the related activities, and you're going to have additional instructions for this. So this is very important, and it's important that you started thinking how to implement this, because it's simple, but you need to generate that culture. Stopping using the emails for adding information or for the collaboration process internally, and started using more the SAP software for sending that information or internal communications. Also, if you need a quick answer for one specific question that you have with someone, maybe the activity, the other person is going to receive that activity and maybe review it some minutes or hours before that, after that, but maybe you want to have a quick answer. So this is new. This is the collaboration tool that SAP has, that is a chat that you can create a chat with any of the users that you have on a system. So for example, I can chat with Andres and I can start asking, please help me with this order, and you can share data. That means that you can add a sales order and you can look for the sales order, and that order is going to be in the chat. So you can start chatting about one specific topic, and you can add the specific document that you want. So this is very important because today you have different ways to communicate internally, but it's important that you know that using the system, you could have internally the same tool for sharing the same information using one single tool that is that has everything related. So this is very nice. We can talk about these later with each of you if you need more information on how to implement this. So let's back to the business partner. Remember that here you have the main information of the customer. You know that, but let me show you something that maybe you don't remember. First of all, here at the top of the bottom right of your screen, you can also, from here you can do I think the 90% of the things that you could need to do with a customer. That means create a sales call, a service call, a sales quotation, an order, also an invoice from here, from the business partner screen. And also you can confirm what is the status of the of one specific activity, or you can check what is the view, or you can view the related activities, what this specific customer has opened. And you can go there, check the remarks, check who is assigned to do that, and confirm the start and end date, and started chatting about that. And again, you can see the open or close activities. So think about it, because the activities is not a transactional tool. You need to think about how to use the activities based on your processes and procedures, and the way that you want to have an additional communication internally, internal communication that you want to have there. So CRM is this. You can start having the way to answer the questions and the specific requirements from your customers. And remember that we can create here different alerts, different ways to auto answer some of the customer requirements. So think about it. This tool is very powerful, and it's something that is in the system, and you already have it installed. You just need to start using it. Okay, so remember, you have everything here. And remember also that if you want to have a full view of what is happening with one specific customer, and has a snapshot what is exactly happening, you have here what is happening with this specific customer. With this customer that is Maxitech, what is the total amount? What is the gross profit that I have? What is the revenue that I have during the last 6 years? And you can modify these KPIs depending of the KPIs that you want to have checking every week. Here you have specific KPIs regarding sales. Also, you have order fulfillment, what is the status of that, or the receivables, what is the behavior that the customer is having with the receivables. So if you have a meeting with the customer, you have one way to have a very, very nice meeting showing to him or using this for that meeting. Okay, perfect. So the second topic that I want to show you is the campaigns management. That is very new. What that means that sometimes you have different ways to handle a new campaign that you wanna start offering to a customer, to the customers that you have. You wanna start offering a new product. So this tool allows you to do that. And we can go in deep in this depending of each of your companies, but let me show you in general how it works. So you can generate using a wizard, you can create a new campaign in this case, and you can start typing the name of campaign is new campaign, for example, is gonna be new product. And this allows you to define how is gonna be this campaign. That is very, very nice because you can generate an email, you can generate a document that you wanna print it and send it. Now is happening that you can define the campaign as a phone call because it's someone that is gonna, that you wanna, they're gonna have a list and a specific person is gonna be responsible for that, for doing that calls. So you can start, you define it, how is gonna be this. If you have an SMS system, you can generate from here the SMS system. If you wanna send a web page, or if you wanna set other kind of campaign. So let's use the email. So this is gonna be for the customer. You can do it from vendors. And you define what is your target group. I have some of those created. Let me use leads because I wanna, Southwest customers, because I wanna send to those customers something new. The owner of this campaign, in this case, is gonna be Andres, for example, and when is gonna be done this? During start date is gonna be today, and the end date is gonna be, today is the 10th or the 12th, and 11th, and the end is gonna be, for example, the 19th. Okay, it's gonna be a short campaign. Here, you define what specific items do you want to use or you want to introduce here. So for example, I'm going to talk about this specific product, or you can pick a list of products, and you can add some remarks, and that is something that is in advanced presentation, that is how to create a template, because you could create your own template that is going to be something external that you use, and you can generate your own HTML presentation and things like that. You can use it adding here. So let's do very simple. Here, very important, you can add customers that you already have. So you can define what is gonna be the customers that you want, or you can choose one by one, or you can define a list of the customer that you wanna have. And okay, and you have those lists. Or you can add using, for example, properties. You can say, okay, business 110 employees, 1150 employees, and you click there, and when you have those properties, you're gonna have the list of those. Or customer groups. If you have customer groups, I'm gonna add the high tech, and it's gonna be added here. Okay, when you add that list, you can set the campaign on exit, set the campaign on execute. If we execute it from here, is gonna the campaign management is gonna send the specific email that you define. In this case, I'm gonna just save the campaign and exit. And let me show you something very interesting. Here is just showing to you what exactly the system done. So let me show you something interesting. You're gonna have a list of campaigns. So here, in the list of campaigns, you're gonna have what is happening with that specific campaign. So you have here 1, 2, 3, 4 campaigns, Is an email campaign? What is the target group? When started and ended? How many business partners are contacted or contacts you started contacting? um, what is the number of business partners that respond? You have to add that information manually. I'm going to show you that, but let's see this in the specific campaign that I created. So this tool allows you to have this specific list that allows you to check what is the status and update what is the status of this. So you can go here, and if you have someone that is in front of this specific campaign, you can say, okay, this customer answer, and the answer was not interested in this specific topic. This one, yes, I'm very interested. And the person that is in front of that, it depends how it's going to be designed in each of your companies. But from here, you can generate from here the specific sales quotation, for example. And here you said, okay, I want to create a new quote for, it's a new quote. So that quote is going to be for this specific partner and the product that I'm pushing. That, for example, is a rainbow color printer. So you can create that specific document, and you have a campaign management system active and live from here. Because what is the important part of this? If you run again the report of what is happening with this campaign, you're gonna see that you have new numbers. Let me show you. Let me show you a little bit more here. So you have this campaign that is the number 6. Those are the list of the companies that we contacted. We sent the email. This one has a quote that is showing to me here. So that based on the price list and the products and the gross profit is showing here more information, what is happening with this specific campaign. At the right side, you have more information. That is something that is adding during the updating that each of the people are when the people are working here. So as you see, this tool, you can use it as a micro campaign. You can use it as a following up activities, and you have a sales team that are working. The team is working with a specific customers, and you want to have a better control what is happening with that. And you want to have not only if you contacted after that, what happened with him with that, a quote was created or things like that. So that is something that I think is very, very good. And SAP add this tool that I think is very, very important for you and for adding more sales to your customers.